What's up, guys? It's Gage. So today we're going to be doing the 940E fan swap into the 740. Gonna see what we can't make work on that thing. The radiator's smaller, as some of y'all know, than the 940, but I think I have an idea. So I went ahead and pulled the clutch fan off. It's just simple 4 10mm nuts. Break those loose, and if you have trouble breaking them loose, push that belt down with your hand and give the wrench a quick snap and it'll break them all free. Just holds tension on that pulley. And then remove the two Phillips heads and remove that fan shroud. As you can see over here, I have the old fan shroud. It's way too big for the 740. So I have an idea. And by the looks of it, this is the 740 fan shroud, and that is the 940 fan. It's the 2-speed fan. So I think what I'm going to do is I got these little stainless steel brackets from Amazon. They came with bolts, but I've got some other ones over here that I'm probably going to try to use. And I'm going to try to fasten the fan, use quite a few of these around the perimeter since it's pretty tight. Should be able to, you know, make that work pretty good. I'm gonna try to fasten that to this fan shroud and see if we can't get that to work. The only issue I see is this fan motor possibly having interference problems with those studs. So if that's the case, or the front of the water pump snout, if that's the case, might have to just try to fab up some mounts to get that to work, but I'd love to have this work on there. So I'm going to set you guys up on my absolutely trashed toolbox. So we can get you all set up. We're going to give this a try and see if we can't make it work. All right. So to start, I'm going to use these just machine screws. You probably see these on plastic panels all the time. Just a fat head that's like basically a washer built in. I'm just going to go ahead and screw these brackets to the fan itself. I have the fan propped up on 2 CDs that should be close to the correct height to make sure that fan doesn't contact the radiator. All right, so let's just make sure that's pushed against there the best it can. I'm gonna go ahead and get one mounted. Alrighty. So let's take and get this screw started in there. And I'm drilling the hole quite a bit smaller than the diameter of the screw because I want these to fit pretty tight. And it's just plastic it's going into, so it doesn't take much for it to strip out. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to rivet these to the side of that so there's no screws poking out. But I think temporarily I'm just going to put some bolts through there to hold that in. So I'm going to get all these mounted and then we'll get right back with y'all on when she's all done. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got these little brackets screwed in, just temporarily bolted in for now. I'm probably gonna put a few more in there, but if you look down the side, that's as far as it protrudes out right there. So I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Of course, this top's gonna be pushed out just a little bit to make it even. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this test fit into the car and see if we hit. All right, so we're at the car. We're going to slide this in and see what kind of clearance issues we run into. Hopefully none, but I'm betting there's going to be a little bit, or a lot of it, depends. Okay, so how far are we from the actual radiator? Okay, so we are actually
Okay, so it looks like the fan can go back a fair amount. I don't know if it's enough, but so we're lacking. Oh, I just want to clear that center. How far are we from here? So we have, oh, we got about an inch of room. All right, so we have about an inch of room before the fan gets close to touching the radiator. So I think we should be good with, yeah, we're gonna try an inch. We're gonna move this stuff back about an inch and see what we get. All right, guys, so I got it just set in there, and it looks like I'm gonna have to try to remove the studs and use bolts, or just grind the studs down, like put nuts on there and then just grind a little bit of the studs down, not too much. And it looks like the clearance between the water pump, the little nub there, and the fan is about 1/4 inch. So that should be good. I do just need to put a spacer between the bolt here and the bolt there, just to space it out about that far, because the fan, I have it set back far enough in the shroud that right there it doesn't touch the radiator at all. But if you slide this up and over like it's supposed to go, you can hear it. It touches the radiator. So I could try to move. I might try to move the fan out a little bit, but I think we can actually make this work. So let me jump to it, get it done, and see if we can't get a finished product for this video. Alrighty guys, so I got it on there. As you can see, I got the studs out and I put some bolts in there. And we still have good clearance. Fan doesn't hit the radiator. So that is good. See if I can't get, whoop. So I'm gonna put some spacers behind here before I tighten that up, just to help prevent it from touching the radiator. But it looks like we are, oh, I don't know, probably hard to see in there. Closer than I'd want to be, but it clears, so we're gonna call it good. So I'm gonna finish getting the brackets put in here and get the finished product. All right guys, so I got that all mounted in. As you can see, I moved the fan out as far as I could. So our gap is, oh, I would say 1/8 of an inch, but it's above that nub, so, and that other one tapers, so we should clear. I had to put a little spacer to space the shroud out just a little bit for peace of mind. But as you can see, fan spins, doesn't contact radiator even if you push in the fan, doesn't touch. So we should be golden. Worst case scenario, it punctures radiator down the road, but that's all right. We're gonna have to just learn from there and modify from there. So I think it looks pretty good. It looks factory in a way, right? The harness comes out at the bottom that, you know, I haven't wired in yet, but I will. But I'd say it looks pretty good. Not too shabby if you ask me. Still some room for adjustments on it if I need to, but I think we should clear. Let me see if I can't grab this power wire and power the fan up and see how it does. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. All right guys, so we're gonna take this power wire, hook it to the battery, and just test run the fan and see how it does. So let's put it in, I guess this is high speed here. Number 2. Stick that bad boy down here. Not too shabby. A little squeaky, but didn't sound like it contacted anything, so I would call that good. I don't know if I can get a light to look down in there, see how far we are from it. Let me see if I can't do that. Because I'm real curious how far that is. Okay, it's not bad. I think we'll be fine. As you can see there, we're about 1/4 inch away from the radiator, maybe 3/8. So I think we are A-okay.
Awesome. All right, guys. So that'll wrap it up for this video. I think the fan turned out pretty good. It should work fine. We're going to find out on these hot summer days if it cools down, the coolant temp's good enough. But I think we're going to end that here, and we'll pick up on the 87 front air diffuser air dam. That little project I'm going to do and do a custom front bumper for this thing. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.